there, Druid
Hello,
IRL. How are
hello.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm Stormy D, so of course I'm awesome.
Absolutely.
Wait, that sounded a little conceited. I didn't mean it like that. I just
Oh,
meant
no,
like,
I did.
huh?
I did. I
You
meant
did?
it that way. Mhm.
I meant it like everyone knows that I'm Johnny Sunshine too. So,
Yes.
so, and
Facts.
we adore you guys for coming to check out Druid and myself for our Bandwidth and Banter episode number 41.
41.
Right on. Last week for episode 40, we had no
No
foreign.
foreign.
My goodness. What a treat. What a wonderful, warm, joyful, just heartwarming person.
Yeah.
That all of the Tater Realm Mighty Mango tater tots are just incredible. We're so fortunate to have met them and been able to be part of their super communities.
Yes. We're so spoiled, like we are today.
Yep. And speaking of spoiled, my goodness, we have a great person for you guys today. I'm sure that she has, we had Divinely Cursed on before, and this lady, I'm sure she spoiled him as he was coming up because his joy in life shows that. And she spoils us with her wit and humor and just amazing nature. So we can't wait to jump right into it and introduce Oldgrumpymama. Oldgrumpymama's on the show today. Can't wait to have her. In fact, we're going to jump right to it. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. And here comes our guest star for today, Oldgrumpymama. Hi, Oldgrumpymama. Say hello and introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. I'm very honored and happy to be here. Thanks a lot for the invite, guys.
Absolutely. We
You're
are
welcome.
so spoiled to have you here. Thank you so much.
I feel the same way. Yes. We get spoiled by
introduce
Divinely Cursed
myself.
Mama.
Yes. He's my little prince. The only one I got. I'm known also as OGM. I'm a 55 French Canadian. I game. I like FPS and story game. But on Sunday night we do also a Canadian movie night. It's got to have a Canadian link to it.
Ooh.
So
feel
that's
free.
what I do on
Absolutely.
Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
She may not be able to add it. We will add it for you, though. If we can, we'll get it by the end of the show today and figure out a way to share it for you, because it's possible you may not be able to because of my settings. I need to fix that, but
For what?
I thought I had. I thought she said she wanted to add a link. Maybe I misunderstood her.
No, because
I linked to the Canadian.
Yeah, so the movies that she watches, they have to have links to to being Canadian.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I'm confused.
It's okay. We got there.
Well, Oldgrumpymama, thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure and honor to have you.
Hey, Mel. Hello, everyone. The chat goes a bit fast for me, though.
It's okay.
Yep.
It is okay.
That's all right. You're here.
We'll open up to chat at the end of questions.
That's right.
I'm so happy to be here, guys. I love your format for Bandwidth and Banter. It's so cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love it too.
It just makes me so happy.
It is.
All right, are we ready to jump into questions?
Oh, yes, please. I'm ready. You ready, Oldgrumpymama?
I'm ready. Yes, I am. Whoop.
It's me. I'm sorry. I forget. Of course, it makes sense. You're the group. Yep. All right. So, Oldgrumpymama, I think you know this question since you've watched our show several times. Please share a boring fact about yourself.
A boring fact about myself. Okay, the boring facts about myself. Before going to bed every night, I have to check every door and every window. Every night.
Yep, my brother does the same thing. And I'm just like locking the front door.
Yeah.
That's
sweet.
smart. That's smart, and it's the mama coming out in you, right?
Yeah. Sometimes it does, yeah.
Yep, she's protective. We respect that.
I love it. How did you pick your Twitch name, and what was the inspiration?
In fact, I have problem with the name, even in game, to name a character or give me a. I had nicknames, but I want something different on the Xbox. And I mean, DC started to throw names here and there, and Oldgrumpymama made us laugh, and he entered it, and it worked. So
Love it.
I've been using it since like 20 years now, I think, something like that.
Wow, amazing.
I love that.
I love that too. I love that too. That she's been a gamer that long too. There's very very few of us around, I think.
Yes.
So,
oh my God, I started with Pong in the 70s, so
right on,
it's
right
far
on.
back.
So since you've done lots of things, and this is also one of our staple questions, tell us, what D&D class do you consider yourself to be in real life?
I'm a warrior. I'm a berserker. Yeah, I'm usually the one who just go without thinking.
Okay, I like it.
Barbarian, yeah, that's it.
Love it. That's awesome.
Yeah, I slap and ask question after. Exactly, that's me. Yeah. I play like that in FPS the same way.
That makes sense.
I relate.
Yeah.
I relate. What is one of your fondest memories from when you used to LARP?
The LARPing, it's at night when the show is all done, and we get around the fire camp and drink and sing and even battle with the swords. Yeah, that's a good moment.
Wow,
I love that.
That's amazing.
I love that so much.
So, tell us about your favorite LARP persona or cosplay character.
Well, I was a shield maiden, so a Viking warrior. So that was, and at one point I wanted to take some falconer course, with the bird of prey.
Right.
But COVID happened, so I had to put that dream aside.
Yeah.
But I have a picture with some orcs, and yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Oh, cool. So, what did your LARP character have a name, and did you base her on anybody? Tell us a little bit more about her.
Well, it was a bit based on Lagarta. I guess everybody liked her. It was Mudgun. My name was. It was really a Viking woman name. So, and in fact, I was a native adopted by Viking.
Oh,
okay.
Interesting.
Not a true Viking.
Oh,
Okay.
That's cool. I like it.
That was my.
They would do that though. They would. Oh,
what a great backstory. That's awesome.
I love that. Big fan. What's a quick tip that you can share to anyone looking to hit a target with a bow and arrow?
First of all, relax. Don't stress, and it's really a flow, and just visualize the target and aiming that arrow in it.
Yeah.
And usually after a couple of shots, you're gonna get it.
Interesting.
I've always wanted
hear
to
that, visualize the target. But it's hard to visualize what you're talking about when not doing it, obviously. But
yeah, well, when you get, it depends. Well, I say visual. You have to visualize your arrow hitting it, and at one point you'll know it's got to be instinct.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But I do traditional bow. I don't do I do recurve or horse bow.
Okay.
I actually I don't own. My husband owns a recurve bow. It's
cool.
downstairs. Yeah. He used to do archery too. And I'm just like, all these people doing cool stuff, man. This is awesome.
Try it. We got fun doing it.
Hey, you do cool stuff. You take care of plants, which a lot of people can't. Like I kill them if they get near me.
Same here. No green thumb here.
Gardening. That's my garden.
When I had my son, people thought I would kill him before the age of 2.
Moving over a little bit to
He's
something
still
a little
alive.
moving over a little bit towards something a little bit more Twitch related. In your favorite SPS games, are you better with a sniper rifle or a close quarters battle assault style?
Oh, I'm no sniper. I'm very close combat. I'm a run and gun.
Do you have a favorite weapon or in one of your favorite FPS games that you like to go grab?
Yeah, well, I played a lot of Modern Warfare 2. I like the Tag 56. I think it's a good short and middle range weapon. That's perfect for me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
When we would go play Airsoft, I would always be do you want me to go distract them? Do you want me to run out there? Do you want me to go knock over the barrels? I'll sacrifice myself. I'll run out into the fray.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm usually the one who put the foot in the door there, kill a couple and get down. And if I have somebody behind, they will clear the rest.
Yep.
Nice.
I understand. Alrighty. This is a question that I'm actually really excited to hear.
Me too.
What drew you to Twitch?
I guess the connection with society drove me to Twitch, and also DC had fun watching me get mad in Call of Duty, and he told me you should stream, and like I said, to reconnect with society was a good thing.
Yeah.
So that was I'm here to enjoy myself and meet people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what did family and friends think when you told them you planned on streaming?
Well, the family, it's my son that pushed me there, and after I push him to stream also. Some friend, my age, it's half and half. Some of them don't understand. They think I grab my ass all day and I don't do nothing. But others find it very cool. So it's both,
Yeah.
Sure, we get it for sure.
What struggles did you deal with when you first started streaming?
Oh my God, I started streaming in French. Oh, and that was a struggle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes. I changed. I 6 first month was just French, and I changed to English after.
Yeah.
And it went better from there.
Yeah.
But I don't think beside that struggle. Maybe to learn how to stream. Yes, at the beginning I had to go on YouTube, check how it was done, but beside that, no, people are cool. Don't have problem yet.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, then, what tips can you share with future streamers?
Well, first of all, they have to do it for themselves because they're gonna have fun and enjoy it. And hide the numbers. Don't look at the numbers. Ain't good. And if you enjoy yourself, people's gonna come. They're gonna come and chat with you.
Yep. 100%. I feel like we've developed that consensus.
Yep.
And I feel like we can actually say, go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead. When I start streaming, is that I put all the problem aside and it's just to have fun, It's a good time I want.
Yeah. We're here. For me, it's that we're here on Twitch to pretend like Meat Space isn't real. Like we're here to just hang out and just like have a good time.
Yes.
We don't need to bring all of that from the real life. We don't need to bring. We're here to have a good time. Yep.
Exactly. We have to disconnect a bit from the ERL.
Yep.
Indeed. Oh yeah. Yeah. I just asked that. I asked that one.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah. He pulled a me.
I did. It's about time. All right. Now that I'm back on track, what do you enjoy most about streaming?
Meeting people.
Mm.
Yeah, meeting people. I love. Yeah, and like I said, it's a connection to society. For me, it was to reconnect to society.
Yeah.
And I stay young like that because I meet also young people.
That's
Don't want to
right.
grow old, so we need to stay connected.
Yeah.
That's right. Absolutely. That's what I love about staying connected is the key to happiness in life, without a doubt.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I have friends my age that are so disconnected. It's sad to see at one point because they complain about being alone and they don't want to learn. It's a bit sad.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, it's a mindset.
Absolutely.
Well, on a definitely more a different note here. How long have you been playing video games, and what was the first one you ever played? You told us Pong, I think, earlier in the stream.
Pong in the '70s, but I started that in a pinball machine. I had an uncle who had a place with pinballs and pool table. So they used to give me a little bench for me to play pool at 4 years old because I couldn't reach the table. So the love of the game started at 4, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pools. Yeah.
Oh man!
And after at home was with the Pong with the Magnavox machine there.
Right.
And being a sick kid, my mom was not against it because it would, during the day I would do that instead of crying, not going to school or things like that.
I remember I used to play pinball games back in the day, and one of my favorites was, I think it was just called Haunted House. It was this 3-tiered one, which was...
Mine was Evil Knievel pinball machine.
I remember that one, yep. Right on.
Yeah.
What is your favorite game and your least favorite game that you have played on stream?
My favorite game is Red Dead Redemption. Naturally, I love Red Dead. The trilogy, I devoured it. I hope they made another one like that. But yeah, they're amazing. Game that I hated the most that I stream. I don't know if I stream it, but it's got to be Valorant. I do hate that game. The stop and shoot there.
What was the game?
Valorant.
Valorant.
Oh, Valorant. Yeah.
I only hear bad things about that game. I'm just like...
So, on your favorite game, what was some of the things that you liked most about it?
Oh my God, Red Dead was... when I was a kid, I wanted to be a cowboy. So Red Dead gave me that. Being an outlaw and a gunslinger. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
It's sitting on my hard drive.
Hours just going hunting in that game.
So you said trilogy. Are there 3 of them? I thought there was only 2 of them.
No, there's Red Dead Revolver. That's the first one. Don't play it. It doesn't look good anymore.
Oh, okay.
But I wish they would remake this one. It's the first one.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and then Red Dead Redemption 2 is technically the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so beautiful.
That's the one that I
watched. Yeah, I watched my husband play that game, and there's something that happens in the game, and I noticed the foreshadowing in the beginning. In case anybody hasn't played it, I'm not going to spoil it. I noticed.
Please don't, because I got it on my hard
it.
drive ready to play.
I noticed it. I called it, and he was just like, "That's not true," and then it was true, and just saying.
Yeah,
I caught it.
That's awesome. Not surprising, but awesome.
It was very fun. Good game.
Yeah, it is.
So here's an interesting question for you. Can you perhaps give us advice on improving our mod techniques while on a mobile device?
Oh my god.
What should we never do when we're all, being a mod on a mobile device?
Oh my god, I cannot be on the phone. I don't know how people do it. If I click on the link, I will ban the person. If I try to say hello, I'll ban somebody for sure. And it's not my intention. This is just, yeah. Maybe my fingers are too big, but yeah, it's awful.
So did
I
that
don't
happen
chat on
to
the
you?
phone no more.
Did that happen? Did that happen to you?
So yeah,
Yeah.
people make fun of me for that.
Yes, we know they shared that little tidbit that we had.
Yeah, that was definitely reached out to someone and we got that. And I was just like, I feel that in my soul. I must ask.
Yeah. I don't know how you folks watch and or do anything on it's so tiny. Like, like I get it. I mean, I use my phone obviously, but I'm not really for Twitch stuff. And it blows my
It's
mind.
because sometimes I put a stream on my big screen, but I do something else. I put the volume max, but I want the chat, so I bring my phone with me. But yeah, and I can't chat on that, so everyone's get banned.
Everybody get banned.
Oops, sorry
I
guys.
did it to a DC and Husky a couple of times.
Note to self:
love that.
don't be on old grumpy mama's stream when she's on a mobile.
No,
She might
that shows
actually
my
ban you.
age, though. I cannot work that goddamn phone.
Yeah, yeah, Twitch Mobile sucks. Anyways, I blame Twitch Mobile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm on your side. It's Twitch Mobile's fault. They make it awful. They need to
agree.
fix it.
Yep.
If you would, may you please tell us a funny moment you had on stream when getting English and French confused? Do you have those?
I confuse them all the time. If I get mad and I start swearing in French Canadian, you know, it ain't good. It ain't going good.
Can you share an example?
Oh, the goddamn horse in Red Dead Redemption. How many times you would call the goddamn horse and he wouldn't come, and I would start to curse at him and tell him he would finish in the box of dog food or.
Yeah.
How do you say how would you do that in French?
Oh, in French, I would say, Calice de tabarnak, tu vas finir dans une canne, toi, ça sera pas long.
I now want to learn French just for that. That sounds amazing.
That's awesome. Okay, that's great. Along the same sort of lines, tell us about a conversation you had with Divinely Curse that sparked his desire to get into streaming.
Oh, well, he's an amazing gamer. He surpassed me when he was very little. And so first of all, he gave me the Discord. He went on deployment for like 6 months. And when he came back, those 6 months, I started to stream really, more frequent and in English. So when he came back, it was going good. And I told him, you should stream. You're a good gamer. And he's funny. He's a funny guy. So, yeah, I told him, if I can do it, hey, you can also. Let's go.
Right on.
For me, I just love your guys' dynamic too.
Agreed.
It's so adorable and I just love it so much.
Yes.
I'm a big fan. Big fan.
Agreed. It's
All
like
both of them.
Yep, it's like those memes. There aren't really memes, but those videos you see that are like, renewing your faith in humanity. The two of them together renew our faith in humanity.
He's so cute.
I'm his mother. Naturally, I was a strict mother, that I have to say. But they're not kids all their life. They grow up to be adults. And I made sure that when he was going to be an adult, he wanted me as a friend also. So that's how I built the relationship with him.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
And
smart.
we are good friends today.
That's
I
fantastic.
love that so much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm jealous of this next
Oh.
question.
Oh, I'm excited. What martial art do you practice and what rank did you achieve?
I started with they called it karate samurai, but in fact it was Shotokan. I did that for like 5 years, and after I did Kyokushin Kaikan for 24 years.
Wow.
It's two type of karate.
Yeah, did you say?
I'm black belt.
Wow, black belt. You said Shotokan was the first one you learned?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Was not aggressive enough for me, so I went to Kyokushin, who is one of the most aggressive karate on earth.
Wow.
You got Dolph Lundgren that does that. Sean Connery.
Wow.
And no joke, that if you can go check that martial art in not even 30 seconds, there's a guy on the floor with no conscience anymore.
Wow. Do you have any videos of? Well, no, because you're a VTuber.
No, unfortunately, I'm old, so.
Yeah. Well,
So
regardless of
cool.
age, I definitely would not want to, meet you when you're angry and in a dark alley.
Well, I was born in the poor part of Montreal, so we didn't have any choice to learn to defend ourselves, I guess. Especially as a kid, I got bullied a lot and didn't like that very much.
So you're like, fine, I'm gonna beat you up now.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right on. That's awesome. We support people standing up for themselves here.
Yes.
But we did otherwise with DC. DC learned to use his mouth instead of his fist to talk.
I mean, that
That's
is
so-
the brain in the speech, the diplomacy skills are really the most powerful thing you got.
Yeah, I don't have that, unfortunately.
I have like become one of your biggest fans. Just
Mm-hmm.
I literally, you're watching me just be like
Hero
role
worshiper,
model
yes.
in life. Like I'm gonna go make a cult after this. This is happening. Like I am a big fan. I am such a big fan.
With me, you get what you see. I'm nice, but if people are asshole, well, too bad for them.
Too bad for them. That's awesome. I love it. I agree. So switching gears a little bit here, please share with us the weirdest sleeping dream that you've ever had.
Oh my God. The weirdest that traumatized me a bit was during my divorce, where I dreamed that I had 50 of my husband and I was shooting him. Yeah. It was a bit traumatizing for me, that dream. I'm like, well, I'm not going to do that in real life. Come on.
Right. Yeah. Dreams be
Dreams
weird,
are wild.
huh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have
That's
any
so fun.
fond memories of a dream that you've had?
Oh yeah, I do have a nice dream. I usually dream about vacation. I don't know why, but I do of going. I dream a lot about the beach. I don't know why, but I do.
That's
I
awesome.
love the beach.
Yep.
I love the beach so much.
Me too. I didn't know that about you. I mean, I knew recently because you shared with me that thing, but I didn't realize that you still love the beach that much. I think that's awesome.
Oh yeah. Especially on cold, rainy days, but that's just the Washingtonian in me.
Well, that's weird. That's weird. I'm like, but still cool. Like I respect it.
Because the beach is empty.
That makes sense. All three of us have that in common, that we love the beach.
I get this one.
Yep.
If you could have any superpower, which one would it be and why?
Oh, I'd like to be like Doctor Strange and go back in time. Not to change stuff, but just go back in time and go into the future and see.
Yeah, just a little glimpse in.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's good stuff right there. Fun stuff. All right. So we're approaching the end of the main questionnaire of the interview. Please, this is a super important question. And
the food one. The food question is most important.
Yep. All right. So, Oldgrumpymama, tell me, croissants or donuts?
Oh, donut. Yeah. Donut. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Why is that? Please elaborate.
Well, I love my old-fashioned plain with my coffee.
Ooh. Like the sour cream ones where they're just super thick.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
Sour cream.
It's very good. Yeah.
Yeah, the sour cream old-fashioned cake donuts are.
Yeah, I'm a raccoon. Yeah.
I didn't know that there was sour
don't
cream
stay
in
long.
them, though. Really? Is that like a special? Like, I don't know if I've ever had a sour cream donut. That sounds gross to me.
Oh, they cover with sugar a bit.
It doesn't taste like sour cream.
So, are you just talking about the old-fashioned cake donuts? Those have sour cream in them, or is that a special kind of old-fashioned cake donut?
Good question. I'll have to look into it and get back to you.
Okay,
I think most of them have sour cream in it.
Sorry.
Anyways,
I'm not an expert
now
on
I need a Google search while we're here.
So before we move on to the Q&A period with all the folks in chat, I did have one more question that came to mind, if you two don't mind. I guess it's sort of kicking off the next part. We're going to be sharing your links and everything, and we'll talk about that in a second. But this last question came to me while we were talking earlier about your LARPing. How did you get into LARPing?
I got it in way before, back in the days where D&D was played at home.
Yeah.
We decided to, well, I was from Montreal, and we got the Mont Royal, on the hill, and we decided to do real combat. So we took that outside. So that was my first dip into LARPing. And it came back when my son started it after. He started, I think, when he was like 10, 12 years old. So I restarted back then.
Yeah.
And you get into the full on padded and committed like actual battle practice with skills kind of LARPing, or just the role playing kind of?
You can do a lot. Like at the beginning, I was fighting, but at the end, not so much. But you can live the life at the camp,
Right.
So
see, that's what I would. Thank you for following Rusty Tonics.
Rusty.
There was someone in chat that listened. Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't know he was going to do that. Sorry.
That is okay. Do not apologize.
Scared me. That scared the shit out of me.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Dang right. I don't know why I censored myself. Damn right, Rusty Tonics followed. Everybody else should do exactly what Rusty Tonics just did and go follow Oldgrumpymama if you haven't already.
Yes. Easiest way to support an amazing streamer and keep her warmth and love and sense of humor and beautiful energy into Twitch.
Please. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, are you kidding? You're amazing. So now let's move into the open format questions. This is the moment where you guys can go follow Grumpy Mama, share with her bits and subs and stuff when you support her. But today, right now, please share any questions you have for us. And Grumpy Mama, if you have any questions for us, we'd be happy to entertain those as well.
How did you both meet?
So that's a good one.
It probably been asked before.
No,
that's
I love telling this story.
Yep.
I will literally tell this story every single time because it just makes me so happy. And I'm going to start. So when I first got into streaming, I ended up becoming a moderator for a gentleman named Just Me Josher. And I happened to be a part of the moderating team with another individual named Izolade. I call him Izo. So And so him and I like became really good friends as a moderator team for Just Me Josher. Izo also happened to be a moderator for Stormy D.
Oh, cool.
So I was just like, I was always in Just Me Josher's chat, just constantly. Like I was always there. Someone had to mom the chat. And otherwise it was just go ham. And so like Izo and I became pretty good friends. And then Josher and Stormy started raiding each other. And then that's how I ended up meeting Stormy.
And it was Izolade's responsibility, fault, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, it's his fault.
Because he recommended me to raid Just Me Joshua. If he hadn't, I wouldn't have thought of it. So,
yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. And so, yeah. And then Stormy and I started talking, and then D&D got brought up, and then we just started.
Don't forget, you're jumping ahead. I started coming into your channel and hanging out with you while you were playing
Horizon Zero Dawn
and helping you with that, and we had a lot of fun with that, and I think I raided into you.
I think yes. Yep.
And then now continue on. Sorry.
And I was
so cool.
I was in Stormy's chat when he had his first ever hype train.
Yep.
And then we just started, and then you were playing a Gargantus Bannerman. I remember because you stripped him naked in the middle of this, and to show off how big and beefy he was. There was context. But yeah, it's and then we just started talking about D&D one day, and then all of a sudden we're playing D&D, then we're streaming it, and then now all of a sudden we have a podcast.
Nice.
We just found that we really sync and come up with a lot of the same ideas. Our significant others, like all four of us, have these interesting kind of places where our Venn diagrams match up nicely, right? Where we have stuff in common, or things that are not in common but in common with our spouses, and like it's awesome. So
yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, Stormy and I are the extroverts of our relationships.
Our little pods.
Our significant others are the introverts, and it's just really funny. I don't know. It just worked really well. Yep. So that's what happened. That's our origin story.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
The power of Twitch.
Yes.
So, Divinely Cursed, do you have any interesting questions for your mama that would give us some interesting stories to tell and laughs to have? Anybody in chat with any questions you can think of? So while people are asking, I have a question for you.
Your mouth is blocking your mic, and I'm having a hard time hearing you.
I have an interesting question. Yep. I was. Did you play tabletop D&D before you got into LARPing?
Yes, I started with the first version.
Basic expert,
the red box there. Yeah.
Good old red box. Did you
but unfortunately, life happened, and I had to.
Can you tell us about your first character? What was her? What tell about that first character?
Oh my God, that's so far away. I know I was a barbarian. I always I like those kind. But beside that, it's so far. But I just remember how I transmitted that to DC. I think that was important. Even if in our days, being a nerd was not a thing like today. Today, people are proud to be nerds. In my days, you had to hide it.
Yeah.
So playing D&D was like kind of a secret, you know?
Yep. I feel you. I mean, I didn't, but also it wasn't like I hung out with a lot of the people at school anyway. So like the friends that I had growing up that I played D&D with, I knew outside of school. So we didn't go to the same school together. So I was kind of fortunate in that regard. But I know what you're saying, like for sure.
Yeah, you would get beat up for that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And there were people out there that really thought awful things about D&D. You know, back then.
Yeah.
I mean, stupid things.
They got it changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
here's a good one. Go
Eskimoyo.
ahead, Druid.
I'm gonna ask how much money. I knew. I had a feeling that was a joke question.
Yeah. Okay. So I did have another question and I forgot it.
I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so something else you and I have in common, Oldgrumpymama, is that deep down inside we are both barbarians.
Yeah.
When did you realize that you were in like your heart of hearts, you are truly a barbarian? Like, when did you have that realization? Because I can tell you mine was recent.
Oh no, from the start, from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my nature, I guess.
Yeah. Because I had this realization at work the other day that I am truly a barbarian or a bardbarian. So like I truly like I am a bard. But when I go into a rage, I can't concentrate on anything else.
Yeah, same.
That's true.
Like I'm very chill until you don't. As soon as you attack like my family or my friend, oh my god, you're in trouble. You can attack me, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Yeah, you say whatever you want. I don't. Je les épaules larges, you know, my shoulders are large, but don't attack my family and my friend. That doesn't work.
Yep.
Indeed. Yes, Druid. She is a bard, a barbarian, and a druid. Don't forget druid. You can't you can't get away from that with druid.
That's true. Because I am Druid IRL.
Mm-hmm. So Oldgrumpymama, what was did you ever play any D&D type games on the PC or on a console?
Well, I played back in the days Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, and those type of game.
Right on.
DC played it as a kid because I showed it. But yeah, a couple back in the days. Not anymore. I'm not MMO or D&D anymore. Noticed that I was a big WoW for a long time, but no more. Diablo, same. Baldur's Gate that just came out. I think I'm over it. I guess I don't know why.
Yeah.
So you did play Baldur's Gate 3?
Stuff. We both talked at the same time.
Oh,
Go ahead,
yeah.
Stormy.
Yeah. So you did play Baldur's Gate 3, but you enjoyed it.
Oh no, I didn't play it. I saw DC play it though.
Ah, I see. So Divinely Cursed
and
played it.
You play it.
Yep, I do. But I got you. So you're not into playing fantasy games on PC anymore. Mostly first-person shooters, I take it, right?
Yeah, and story game. I like story game a lot.
Oh.
The FMV though, those movie decision.
Oh, can you name one that's one of your favorites?
I like the bunker one a lot. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was. But yeah, I like story game now. Or FPS where I can shoot people in the face. You know. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, the bunker was very good.
When I first started playing video games and I was using a controller, I was always just so bad at any shooter games, like any games in general. And I definitely have gotten better now that I've switched to like mouse and keyboard. I feel like way more proficient at gaming, and I keep getting told that I just really need to try a shooter game now that I have switched to mouse and keyboard.
Yep.
Yes. Well, I was mouse and keyboard before, but unfortunately my shoulder doesn't take it no more. So controller is easier for me.
Yeah.
In a way. But yeah, mouse and keyboard is way, way better.
I feel that, Oldgrumpymama. Like I play, Cyberpunk on Wednesdays and Daggerfall on Thursdays, And by the time I'm done with, and I used to be like hardcore into all, Quake, the original Quake, from Quake to, Counter-Strike, to all of the FPS games. But now, as I've gotten older, this shoulder, it starts to be like, no, you need to stop and rest.
Yeah. But with the controller, you can relax your shoulder. So you can play a bit longer.
That's true. But I can't aim worth a crap with the controller. I suck with it.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah.
I used to cake decorate. So my hands.
Oh.
So if I use a controller, my right hand starts cramping really bad, and then I can't hold anything.
Yep.
So for me, like the mouse is actually a lot easier for me to handle because like.
Yeah. So you have the opposite problem that Oldgrumpymama and I have. Yep.
But maybe that's the reason why.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I don't stream there. So like I try to have a schedule, but I have arthritis and arthrosis in my hand. So sometimes the gaming, my hands are useless for a couple of days.
Yep.
So now this is an interesting question I'll let Druid ask, because this opens up two things that I didn't know about Oldgrumpymama. I really like this. So go for it, Druid. I want to hear this question.
What's the worst person you encountered in your restaurant? You own a restaurant?
Yeah, that was...
Yes, I did. In the 90s. Yes. Oh my God. So many.
Wow.
As somebody who works in customer service, it's never ending. But I do want to hear a story.
Mm-hmm.
I was a bouncer most of the time there. I think the worst one was the guy who would come in and grab by behind the woman's boobs. And unfortunately for him, he tried that on me one day, and he didn't like. I punched him, and he got out with the ambulance.
Whoa, nice. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the worst.
Wow.
Wow.
So you owned your own restaurant?
Yes, I did just a bit before. I sold it because when I had DC, it was a bit too much,
Mm-hmm.
But I had it like for 5 years, I think.
Wow, that's neat. Can you tell us about it? Is there anything interesting that you want to share about it?
Well, we were open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, so we saw a lot. We also had poker machine back then, so yeah, it was kind of was not boring.
That's so wild.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I worked grocery for a long time, and now I work in a insert big name coffee company. Some of the things that you see is wild.
Oh yeah, I remember when my waitress, they didn't want me in front. They used to tell me, no, go in the back, because if the customer would be mean to my waitress, I would just show him the door in the other restaurant at the other corner and say, go take your goddamn coffee over there. Don't come back anymore. So the girl sometimes would say, hey, come down, go in your office. We got this. I'm like, no, they're not going to treat you like shit.
Good
I
for
would
you.
love you as my boss. Can you
no
come
kidding.
be my boss?
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
It is so funny.
Food service retail is the worst form of retail, I do believe.
Yeah, the funniest part is I'm not a cook. I can't cook. No, I can't. I'm not a good cook. I'm not good in the kitchen.
Well, what's the story about how you ended up owning your own restaurant then?
Well, back then I was at the university, and I used to hang there because my mom was there a lot. She was the manager, and at one point, I decided to buy it for her to manage. So that's how I became the owner of a restaurant.
I love that so much.
That's a great story. Kind of reminds me a little bit of how Starkid and I ended up owning a quadplex in New Mexico, where we're from.
Oh, that's cool.
We had moved into, so a quadplex is like a duplex, right? So basically just 4 apartments, but all right next to each other. And we had moved into a quadplex together and lived there for, I don't know, a year or two. And across the street was another quadplex. It was built by the same builder. And we noticed one day that one of the 4 units was open. And we'd saved up a little bit of money, not a lot, but a little bit. But, I just made the offhand, wouldn't it be neat if we could buy that and live in the 4th unit that's open right now? And as on a whim, I started going to the banks. I had good credit at the time, so I was able to get a 0 down on this quadplex, and we moved into it.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's pretty neat. Sometimes you got to take chances in life and go for broke and go for your dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree.
Absolutely.
Neek says we can start now. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Neek. Now that you're here, do you have any questions for Old Grumpy Mama?
Any other questions for us, Old Grumpy Mama, that you can think of?
Yes. For both of you, what pushed you to start streaming on Twitch?
That's another good one.
You go first, Stormy.
Oh, me. Well, mine's not quite as fun and exciting as hers. For me, I originally wanted to get into YouTube. I just wanted to make YouTube videos, but I wanted to get used to being in front of the camera first. And so I thought, well, I could try out Twitch because then I can get practice being in front of the camera. Any content I make on Twitch, I can put on YouTube. And so I'll just try it out and see what I think of it. And it turned out after getting on Twitch and doing it that I really love the live interaction way more than I would making static videos. And
and Twitch is very good for lives.
Exactly. And like you said, you get to meet all kinds of amazing people, which you don't get to do really on YouTube. You can, I guess you can now stream on YouTube, and that's starting to grow and stuff. So that's a bit different, but yeah, I guess it was just Twitch really is, or was and still is, the best streaming platform for live content. And I just fell in love with it. And it just one of the few things in my entire life, and I've done a lot of jobs, you have no idea. I've done a lot of things, and this is one of the few things that I just truly feel fulfilled and satisfied and feel joy at every time I do it.
Yeah.
And Druid?
So many of you may remember SOC Teddy. He started streaming, and then he went on this campaign to get all of his friends to start streaming on Twitch. And one of those friends was my beautiful husband, Extirpate Fate. So they started setting him up and getting everything, all the tech and everything. And he wanted to start streaming to just get out of his comfort zone. And I just was like, what is this? Why is this? And so I just started streaming to understand like what he was doing, to be able to help him and stuff. And then I fell in love with streaming, and now here I am addicted. I am addicted to Twitch. I am addicted to Twitch now.
It's awesome.
So I had zero intentions of being a streamer.
I'm going to attempt
I don't know if you could tell by my name, Druid IRL.
I like it.
Marketable. But it's fun.
So I'm going to attempt this question from Neek. Let me give this a go here. Entendez-vous le chica chica boom chic? On peut partir le chica chica boom chic. I have no idea.
Is that right?
So I got I feel like I got some of the words right. I don't know what chica boom chic in French is.
It doesn't really mean, it's more like a music sound.
I thought so. I thought it was a joke question again, but I just wanted to practice saying how was my delivery of the
It
French
was good.
Was it?
Yeah, very good.
So
You told Grumpy Mama to go.
I did not.
Yes, it is from Alice Robbie. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, it's from a renowned singer in Quebec.
She was a huge singer in Quebec. Unfortunately, she had a sad life.
Oh.
She was lobotomized.
Oh, wow.
That is
lobotomized.
Yeah. She also, she sad story.
Yeah.
Well, we have a happy story today because we've had Old Grumpy Mama on the show today, and it's been such an honor and a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
If we have any other questions, feel free to throw them out there. How about you, Druid? Any other questions you can think of for the wonderful, beautiful Old Grumpy Mama?
So, did you do any other sports, or was it just martial arts that you got into?
No, I did a lot of sport. I did soccer, softball, hockey. Well, I'm Canadian. Naturally, I did hockey.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But I'm not a team. No, I'm not a team player really. So martial art for me was way better. I did a bit of tennis also.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So my right leg has been bothering me the last few days from old sports injuries. I also did soccer and softball. I did taekwondo, and then I was also a wrestler in high school. And my leg, I think, is just from probably old injuries too, and this that get exasperated every once in a while. But
I also am a certified soccer coach in Quebec. So I did the coach for many years.
Oh, that's cool. Right on. Man,
my little sister is the soccer player in the family though.
Oh, wow.
Like she is a beast.
Well, you want to know about DC? DC, when he was young and team were mixed, he didn't chase the ball, he chased the girls.
That doesn't surprise me.
So I had to tell him the ball on the ball.
What's that emote? I can see what that is. He's laughing.
I was so glad when it was not mixed anymore. I'm like, oh, thank God he's going to run with the ball now.
He's going to stay focused now.
Don't throw me under the bus like this.
Listen.
Awesome.
Totally didn't plan that or anything. Divinely cursed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, guys, it's about that time that we wrap up the show. I just want to thank you all so much. And please support Old Grumpy Mama. Oh, wait. Looks like there's one more question. Go for it, Drew.
One more.
Mm-hmm. You want me to get it?
Yeah, because you're going to get the pronunciation better than what he's intending.
If you had a rock music band from Quebec, would you name it ECDC?
But that's very French. We wouldn't use ECDC. Quebecer would use ICIT.
ICIT.
Yeah, so different French.
I love that so much.
Me too. So, Old Grumpy Mama, you're just a warm ray of sunshine for us. And we thank you for bringing Divinely Cursed into the world and for coming into the world for us.
Yes.
Well, thank you for the invite. I was so pleased, and you guys rock. Seriously, love your show.
Thank you. You're awesome. Well, so we're going to drop all of her links before everyone go support her with all your subs, your biddies, your follows, and help keep her going on Twitch. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much, guys.
So, wow, Druid. It's I'm kind of sad because it's the end of the show, but it's such a great show. Old Grumpy Mama's amazing.
Always so good. We're so lucky. We are so lucky. She blessed us today.
Yeah, we got super lucky. You remind me how we found both of those wonderful people. I mean, like, I must know. Neek with the Thank you.
I think we met them through Archeros.
Archeros. You mean through Artology then?
Artology or Archeros. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
that makes
sure.
sense. That makes sense.
Artology. There we go.
Yeah.
It was Artology. But yeah, so we're so lucky.
Agreed.
We're just so lucky.
Well, on that note, thanks everybody for coming. Next week we have, oh wow, another one of the Tater Realm folks. Espions is coming on the show. So be sure to come check us out for that. That's going to be a fun one. What's our time frame for that one? Is that another 2 p.m.?
I believe that's another 2 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Perfect. And of course, don't forget, Druid, are you feeling up for streaming this afternoon?
I am streaming this afternoon.
All right.
I am achievement hunting in Stray.
Oh, heck yeah. So gotta go watch her play that later on today. And definitely go check out Oldgrumpymama. She's streaming in the next few days. So
yeah.
Thank you so much, Druid, for hanging out today with me. And thank our audience for coming to Bandwidth and Banter. And thank you for the subs.
Neek is
you didn't have to do that. Arigatou gozaimasu.
We appreciate you, Neek. Thank you.
Yes. All right, guys. Have a good one. And don't forget, we'll see y'all later on in the streams.
Our outro. Wait.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot our outro. Buh. All right. Here we go. Quick. Thank you for coming to the show.
Please drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below.
If you're listening to the podcast,
please rate and review the episode.
We are Bandwidth
and Banter.
Thank you.
And good night. Goodbye.